Hello everyone, so this is my look at the US and global indices. Starting off with the Dow, we've now got a confirmed downtrend on the daily. We've got lower highs, lower lows. We produced a bearish candle the previous week and broke through the lows. So we've come back down very close to these previous lows and we're back now in the buy zone. We've also for the month of February, produced a bearish rejection candle. Okay, so collectively this implies that should we also break the low of the of last month's low of January's low, I beg your pardon, for the month of January, if we break the low of that, then my expectation is to see obviously the market attempt to hit lower, back down towards these levels of resistance and back in towards moving averages here. Simply just because the markets have been going and going and going without really taking a break. This is a possibility, but first thing I'm really going to do is see if this level of support holds. If we break the high of the weekly, then we're looking to resume, or we produce a bullish candle. If on the other hand we do just immediately break the low of that, we're likely to see it head lower. So that's kind of the direction. Those are initially what I'm going to be looking for in the coming days. Same thing looking at the S&P. Pull right back down into the moving averages. I'll be looking for a small bullish candle or a bullish recovery on that, either a break of the high here to show that the bulls are returning, alternatively a break of the monthly lows. All of those implying a potential to head lower, back down towards 3,000 and previous levels of support and resistance. NASDAQ, on the other hand, has produced a slightly lower high, just struggling at that level of resistance. It's already produced a swing high and started to head back down. It is the most bullish of the bunch, and that monthly candle is not nearly a rejection candle. So this then implies, the NASDAQ itself actually implies that this is more likely to be a weekly retracement than it is to be a monthly pullback. Okay, so it's likely to be something that's more of a medium term for the next week or two, potentially, before it resumes that longer term uptrend. Then having a look at the Russell, this has come right back down into previous levels of support and resistance. So this is where we'll be looking for a bullish candle. Overall, I'm happy with that. We've still got a monthly uptrend. Let's see how that goes. So again, that NASDAQ implying that. Then again, just having a look at the Russell 2000 index as well, and seeing again that bullishness follow through. All of that looking fine. Looking at the ftse 100, quite bearish, a move right back down towards support here, historical support, and a very bearish candle here. So all of this on the monthly basis looking more bearish for the UK, which is in line with a much stronger pound, which we saw in the currencies video. And that's really it for me. So as I said, I'll be keeping an eye on the weekly candle, the lows, the monthly lows, as well as the weekly and daily highs, just to see whether the market is going to recover. And actually the NASDAQ implies certainly the NASDAQ is going to attempt to recover almost immediately. But on the other hand, if all of them, as I said, just fall immediately in the coming days, then we're likely to see a monthly retracement. So I'm just weighing up whether we're going to get a weekly retracement or a monthly retracement at this point in time. So it just means that if I am going to be looking for any short positions, I'm going to be incredibly quick to take profits. In other words, very cautious to do that. In principle, it can be incredibly dangerous to short the markets, and most people lose money doing that. So historically, it's really not a good idea. We're still in a bull market, and there's no real signs of that changing anytime soon. So it'll be shorter term moves to the downside, very looking to obviously take profit relatively aggressively, and just being super cautious on that. Alternatively, I'll just sit it out and wait for the market to become clear about what it's going to do. I'm especially cautious as price approaches key levels. That's usually where there's a ton of buy orders and the market just bounces immediately off that. So as I said, it's for me, I'm always wary of shorting the markets at these times. Just not enough information at this point. The market is still inherently bullish, even though we are having a bit of a correction on that weekly time frame.